Hello everyone. How are you all doing today? Welcome to another episode of Conscious Transformation Talks. I'm Nisha Sanjeev, a transformation strategist who loves talking about practical spirituality. Why? Because being a hardcore journalist for over 21 years, I was a successful professional but a miserable person. So, what transformed me was me embracing spirituality and adopting that into my practical everyday life. That transformed me, transmuted me to start walking my divine path with peace and love and joy and success. So, if you are looking to transform yourself, if you're looking for peace and joy and love and success in your life, then this is a channel for you. Don't forget to subscribe and press that bell icon so you will get my talks, the notification of my talks as and when I put it up. I do 2 videos every week, Mondays and Thursdays. So, coming to this today's topic, I'm just going to dwell a little deeper into a transformation which I started off in my first transformation talk series last week. So these are unprecedented times and we are called upon to change. You know that. We've been hearing it every single day. And as I said in the previous video, there is no fine print available for reference and hence we are in fear. Fear of how long Corona will last, how post-Corona days are going to be in terms of economy and social structure or biosystem, etc., etc. So today, dwelling a little more deeper into that, into the fear associated with the current times. All of you would have heard about this phase, right? Which calls for change. We are asked to take a hard, close look at the way we live. The old ways are definitely not serving us. You would have heard this in varied versions from different people, from experts and doctors and scholars and economists and astrologers and scientists and even common laymen. The call for action, dear friends, is that we need to transform. You and me, we as a human race need to transform. Now, how do we transform? What are we called upon to do? We are called upon to be more cautious with our finances, be more open towards experimenting with educational systems, be more prudent in electing political heads, be more considerate with our environment, etc., etc. Right? That is the transformation that is expected of us. Hardly does anybody talk about the real transformation though. What is the real transformation that is needed? So we are not engulfed in fear anymore. Simply because no matter what we achieve and how extremely well we score, if we as a human race is in fear, the results will be much, much far worse. Period. So what exactly is transformation? So how exactly do we transform? If you look at the word transformation, trans and form. Trans means crossover, across, going through, going beyond. That is trans. Whenever there is a word trans prefixed to a word, you can see it means going through. It means going across. And form, as you all know, form. Right? It's a form, an entity. So what are the different forms? One is a bodily form, our body, and a perpetual form, that is the soul, S-O-U-L, soul. Now, soul is formless. Let's get that straight. Soul is formless. But for the purpose of our understanding, let's consider it as an entity, as a form. Let's give it one. So we are all spiritual beings having a human experience, and that is the bare truth. That is the bare truth. You need to get your heads around this. Our body offers us a human experience and our soul offers us a spiritual experience. However, we are so caught up in our bodily experience that we rarely think about, dwell about us, what our soul is trying to convey to us, what our soul is trying to offer us. So, here's the thing. We need to cross over, across, go through, go beyond this form, this bodily form, go across and feel and experience what the soul has to tell us, what the soul has to show us, what the soul is wanting us to experience and learn. We need to learn, my dear friends. We need to learn this beautiful dance of being in both these forms, the bodily form and in the essence of our soul. That is the perfect way of living. Listen to the soul and act through the body. That's the need of the hour. That's a perfect existential answer that will lift us from fear. How do we do that? Stay still. Shut the noise around us. Do it as often as we can possibly do it so that we get the 360-degree view and we take wise actions and not just informed actions. There's a difference between wisdom and knowledge. Check my previous video on Conscious Transformation episode 1. You will see that. When we are aligned, we get wisdom. So when we make this a habit, what habit? The trance dance of living in both the forms. When we make this a habit, the transformation will happen to us in this plane, on this earth school, in the bodily form, in your practical experiences. And our experience here will be far more peaceful, happier, and much, much, much more than what we could have possibly ever planned, prepared, or expected. And then some of us would start calling that transmutation. Transformation, no, transmutation, which means metamorphosis. Oh my gosh, it's changed a lot. I get to hear that a lot. Start with transformation. Start with accepting that you are playing that wonderful dance form. Listening to your soul. I hope this message has landed on you, dear friends. All I'm trying to say, all I'm trying to get across to you is that circumstances that we are in now, the times that we are in now, is forcing us to transform our habits, transform our beliefs, so that we can bring about transformation in our social structure, transformation in our educational structure, transformation in our political functioning, transformation in our economies, and so on. And that starts with each of us. When we T-R-A-N-S, when we trance our bodily form and embrace the essence of our soul, S-O-U-L, when we take human actions. So learn to stay put in both these forms as often as you can, as long as you can, every single day. And that is going to guarantee you peace and joy. God bless. See you all in the next video. And if you all like this video, if you all resonate with what I say, please share it. More people need to hear this. All those who are in fear, let's share the light across. God bless.